अस्सलाम वालेकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। इन क्वेश्चंस के अलावा जो कि मैं वीडियोस बना के लगा रहा हूँ, अगर आपको कोई और भी किसी और एक्सरसाइज से कोई और चैप्टर से कोई क्वेश्चन आपने समझना है, पूछना है, तो आप मुझसे रब्ता कर सकते हैं और मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि प्रायोरिटी पे आपके जो बताए हुए क्वेश्चंस हैं वो उसकी वीडियो बना के मैं अपलोड करूँ। क्लास 9th एक्सरसाइज 1.4 exercise 1.4 and question 1. In question 1 we only tell the product of matrix conformable for multiplication only. We write just they are conformable for multiplication or not. Now the first part is two matrices 1 minus 1 0 and 2, and the second is minus 2 3, and we know that the two matrices are called conformable for multiplication if column of first matrix is equal to column of second row. Here saw that first column matrix is 2 column and the second matrix is 2 rows. They are the same, so this is conformable multiplication for conformable for multiplication, and we tell it yes. The second is 1 minus 1 1 0, and the second matrix is 2 minus 1 1 and 3, and same the first matrix is 2 column and the second matrix is 2 rows. They are equal, so they are conformable for multiplication, and we write is yes. And the third is the first matrix is 1 minus 1 and the second matrix is 0 1 minus 1 and 2, and we know that the column of first is equal to the row of second, in which column of first matrix is 1 and row of second matrix is 2. They are not equal, so they are not conformable for multiplication. And the fourth is 1 2 0 minus 1 minus 1 minus 2, and the second matrix is 1 0 minus 1 0 1 and 2. The same method is here. The number of column of first matrix is 2 column and number of rows is 2 of second matrix. They are equal, so they are conformable for the multiplication. And the fifth is 3 2 1 0 1 minus 1. It is the first matrix, and the second is 1 minus 1 0 2 minus 2 3. The rule is same. The first matrix has 3 columns and the second row are also 3. They are the same, so they are conformable for the multiplication. Discuss the question 2, in which we have a matrix 3 0 minus 1 and 2, and the B matrix is 6 and 5. Here are two parts. The first is find the value of AB. Now we find the value of AB. AB mean A multiplied by B. The first matrix A 3 0 minus 1 and 2, and the second matrix is 6 5. According to rules, the column of first matrix is equal to column rows of second matrix. They are 2 column 2 rows, so they are conformable for multiplication, and we multiply these values. First we multiply first row with first column and write on the position first row at first column and add them. 3 6 are 18 plus 5 0 0, and second row with the first column and position is second row first column. Minus 1 multiplied by 6 is minus 6 plus 2 5s are 10. Now we simplify these values. 18 plus 0 is 18, and minus 6 plus 10 is equal to 4. And this is the answer of AB, and which is the first part. And the second part is BA, and write it if possible. So we first write the matrices. First we write the matrix B, which is 6 5, and A is 3 0 minus 1 and 2. And according to law, the column of first matrix is equal to column of second rows. Column of first matrix is one column, but the matrix of rows 2 is 2. So this is not conformable for multiplication, and it is not possible because number of column is equal to number of rows. The first part is find the product of the following. The first matrix is 1 2, and second matrix is 4 and 0. So we first confirm they are either conformable for multiplication or not. So according to rule, the first matrix has 2 columns and the second matrix is 2 rows. They are equal, so they can multiplication conformable for multiplication, and we multiply these values. The first row with the first column. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4, plus 2 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. And the answer is 4 plus 0 is equal to 4. Second part is 1 2 5 minus 4. Same, 2 column 2 rows, they are conformable for multiplication, so we multiply these matrices. 1 multiplied by 5 is equal to 5, minus 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to minus 8. And simplify them. Minus 3 is the answer product of the two matrices. And the third is minus 3 0 and 4 0. So we've confirmed them first. two column and two rows, they are equal, so they are conformable for multiplication. And now we multiply these matrices. Minus 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to minus 12, plus 0 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0, and the answer is minus 12. This is the question 3 is 6, 0, 4 and 0. Now we first confirm for the multiplication. 2 column, 2 rows, they are conformable for the multiplication, so we multiply. 6 multiplied by 4, 24, plus 0 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. 24 plus 0 is equal to 24 is the answer. And fifth part is 1, 2, minus 3, 0, 6, minus 1. And the second is 4, 5, 0 and minus 4. So in this question we first confirm for the multiplication. First matrix is 2 column and the second matrix is 2 rows. They are equal, so they are conformable for the multiplication, and now we multiply them. First row with first column, 1 multiplied by 4 is equal to 4, plus 2 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. First row with second column is equal to 1 multiplied by 5 is equal to 5, 2 multiplied by minus 4 is equal to minus 8. Second row with the first column and second row with the first column, minus 3 multiplied by 12 minus 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to minus 12, 0 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. Second row with second column, minus 3 multiplied by 5 is equal to minus 15, 0 multiplied by minus 4 is equal to 0. And the third row with the first column is 6 multiplied by 4 is 24, minus 1 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. 6 multiplied by 5 is equal to 30, minus 1 multiplied by minus 4 is equal to plus 4. Now simplify these values, we get 4 plus 0 is equal to 4, 5 minus 8 is equal to minus 3, minus 12 plus 0 is equal to minus 12, minus 15 plus 0 is equal to minus 15, 24 plus 0 is equal to 24, 30 plus 4 is equal to 34. And it is the answer of in which multiply the following matrices. Same the matrices in question 3. Now we solve it. The first part, which is A part, multiply these matrices, which are multiply 2, 3, 1, 1, 0, minus 2. And the second matrix is 2, minus 1, 3 and 0. Now before multiplying, we check either they are conformable for multiplication or not. The first matrix has 2 columns, the second matrix is 2 rows, so they are multiplied each other, and now we multiply them. 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4, plus 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9. First column with second row, first row with second column, 2 multiplied by minus 1 is equal to minus 2, plus 3 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. Now second row with first column, 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to 2, plus 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to 3. Now second row with second column is 1 multiplied by minus 1 is equal to minus 1, plus 1 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. Now the third row with the first column, 0 multiplied by 2 is equal to 0, minus 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to minus 6. Second row with the third row with the second column is 0 multiplied by minus 1 is equal to 0, minus 2 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. Now simplify these values, we get 4 plus 9 is equal to 30, minus 2 plus 0 is equal to minus 2, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, minus 1 plus 0 is equal to minus 1, 0 minus 6 is equal to minus 6, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. And it is the answer of A part, question 4. Now the B part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1 and 1. And we first confirm either they are multiplicable or not. The number of column first matrix is 3 and number of row of second matrix is also 3. They are equal, so they are confirmable for the multiplication. Now we multiply these values. First row with first column is 1 multiplied by 1 is 1, plus 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6, 3 multiplied by minus 1 is equal to minus 3. First row with the second column, 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to 2, 2 multiplied by 4 is equal to 8, plus 3 multiplied by 1 is equal to 3. And the second row is with the first column, 4 multiplied by 1 is equal to 4, plus 5 multiplied by 3 is equal to 15, 6 multiplied by minus 1 is equal to minus 6. And second row with the second column is 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 8, 5 multiplied by 4 is equal to 20, 6 multiplied by 1 is equal to 6. Now simplify these values, we get 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 minus 3 is equal to, we get 4, 2 plus 8 is equal to 10, 10 plus 3 is equal to 13, 4 plus 15 is equal to 19, 19 minus 6 is equal to 13, 8 plus 20 is equal to 28, plus 6 is equal to 34. And it is answer of B part of question 4. Now the C part is matrix 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1 and 1. And the second is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First row, multiply first row with first column is 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1, plus 2 multiplied by 4 is equal to 8. First row with the second column, 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to 2, 2 multiplied by 5 is equal to 10. First row with the third column is 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to 3, 2 multiplied 6 is equal to 12. And then the second row with the first column is 3 multiplied by 1 is equal to 3, 4 multiplied by 4 is equal to 16. Second row with the second column, 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, 4 multiplied by 5 is equal to 20. Second row with the third column is 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, plus 4 multiplied by 6 is equal to 24. And then the third row with the first column is minus 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to minus 1, plus 1 multiplied by 4 is equal to plus 4. Third row with the second column, minus 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to minus 2, plus 1 multiplied by 5 is equal to 5. Third row with the third column is minus 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to minus 3, 1 multiplied by 6 is equal to plus 6. Now we simplify these values, we get 1 plus 8 is equal to 9, 2 plus 10 is equal to 12, 3 plus 12 is equal to 15. 3 plus 16 is equal to 19. 6 plus 20 is equal to 26. 9 plus 24 is equal to 33. Minus 1 plus 4 is equal to 3. Minus 2 plus 5 is equal to 3. Minus 3 plus 6 is equal to 3. And this is the answer of third part of question 4. And now the D part or fourth part of question 4 is there are two matrices. We write them 8, 5, 6, 4, and the second is 2 minus 5 over 2 minus 4 and plus 4. So before multiplication we confirm they are conformable for multiplication. The first column is the first matrix is 2 column, and the second matrix is 2 rows, so they are conformable for multiplication, and hence we multiply these two matrices. 8 multiplied by 2 is equal to 16, minus 5 multiplied by minus 4 is equal to minus 20. First row with the second column is 8 multiplied by minus 5 over 2, we get minus 20. 5 multiplied by 4 is equal to plus 20. Now second row with the first column is 6 multiplied by 2 is equal to 12. 4 multiplied by minus 4 is equal to minus 16. And second row with the second column is 6 multiplied by minus 5 over 2, we get minus 15. 4 multiplied by 4 is equal to plus 16. Now we simplify these values. We get 16 minus 20 is equal to minus 4. Minus 20 plus 20 is equal to 0. 12 minus 16 is equal to minus 4. Minus 15 plus 16 is equal to 1. And it is the answer of fourth part of is equal to minus 1, 2, 1, 3. And this is the null matrix. All the elements of the matrix is 0 is called null matrices. So before multiplication we confirm then either they are multiplication multiply each other or not. The first is 2 column and the second is 2 row. They are conformable for multiplication. Now let's start to multiply these values. First row with first column is minus 1 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0, plus 2 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. First row with second column is minus 1 multiplied by 0 is 0, plus 2 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. The second row with the first column is equal to 1 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0, plus 3 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. And second row with the second column is 1 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0, plus 3 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. Now simplify these values. We get 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, and next is 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, and 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, and 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. And the resultant answer is also null matrix.